What's up, guys? So I was watching something, and it put me in a perspective, like a mind perspective, to talk about this particular thing. I always say I try not to be long, but somehow I end up being long anyway. But I'm going to talk about this. Ladies, gentlemen, please, y'all got to know when somebody really don't fuck with you. And it's so many signs, and it can be in your face all day long. You gotta understand, everybody don't have the kind of willpower to tell you, hey, I don't really fuck with you like that, or I don't fuck with you, or I really don't fool with you, or I really don't like you. Everybody don't have that kind of willpower to tell you that in your face. They might have told 20, 30, 50 other people that, but they couldn't tell you in your face. And you find yourself entertaining that person while those same people that they have informed that they don't fuck with you laugh at you behind your back and talk about you. And this is for man or woman, because I do care about people's safety a lot. And if you know me personally, if you know, I always say stuff like, before I walk away from a person, be careful, be safe. My favorite term is be careful. And it's because that can mean so many different things, so many different ways, whether it's who you associate yourself with, or whether you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. But since we're talking about more so of family-oriented things here, and more domestic situations, I'd rather, stick to the particular path that I'm on as far as discussing that. I need y'all to know this too. When you hear, if you hear like readings and they say Aries don't necessarily mean the actual zodiac. Aries just means either a father figure, your father, your husband, or older man. So just know that whenever you hear something pertaining to a collective reading and you hear the word Aries, okay? That was when I woke up this morning. I don't know why, I just felt I wanted to say that anyway, but but I just wanted to put that out there and put that in perspective. So don't think that you're just only attacking, that person because they have that zodiac or that sign in there. When you're listening to tarot, or you are doing or in readings and stuff like that, Aries can mean older man, a father figure, whether it's your father or a father figure, baby daddy, it don't matter, or husband. Okay, so moving forward, that was just a little side note. Since we're talking about being careful and watching our surroundings, I want y'all to know this as well. All right, these are different signs of how you know if a person don't really fuck with you. They don't call you. They don't call you. They don't reach out. And just a side note, because I know I'm very terrible with calling people back. Because my friend across the seas, he be so upset, but it's nothing like that. I'm an introvert, okay? I'm just gonna let you know right now. I be so focused on what I need to take care of a lot of times. It's not that I'm just avoiding you. It's not that, sweetheart. It's not that. It's just when it's just you, the type of, and this is for anybody that needs to know this, when one person have to think for two people, and you have on top of operating in two different energies, whether it's your masculine and your feminine energy, and balancing it out, that takes a lot of not only mental strength, but it takes a lot of power. It take a lot of power to do those things. So yeah, Please don't ever be alarmed about things like that, because trust and believe, when you got that going on, you know, you make time when you can. It's all about prioritizing your life, and proper planning, okay? But since we're on the topic, and usually I'm gonna tell you if I don't fuck with you, I'll tell you, all right? I'm not gonna play mind games with you. But we're talking about the ones who are afraid to tell you they don't fuck with you. So let's stick with the topic. Let's stay focused, okay? When a person says they don't fuck with you, you don't get consistency. That's basically what I'm saying. You're not going to get the kind of consistency that you think you're going to get, because... Yes. Okay, we're back. All right. So, consistency. You're not going to get that consistency that you think you're going to get. Another telltale sign is they only reach out when they need something. You know, the conversation is not very fluid. You can't get a fluid, like a back and forth. The conversation is more so one-sided. It's just a list of things. You don't get invited to many places. You really don't get invited at all. And when you do get invited, it's chaos surrounding you. Or you won't get conversation at all at certain events. When you attend those events, somebody gets very hostile with you very quick, like over nothing. They don't really respond in the way that you expect them to. They kind of walk away from you. They walk off from you while you're talking. They walk away from you before you begin to talk. They ignore you. They make you feel as if you're not really important. And important can mean different ways, because people will exaggerate what they consider important. You know, insecurity. When they hear important, they say, oh, well, you think you're better than everybody. No, you're important too, if you believe that you are. You bleed like everybody else, but they don't think that you do. You hurt like everybody else, but they don't care about that. They treat you as if you mean absolutely nothing and say that you're the problem, when they're really the ones that's doing that. But they don't see that. Those are signs of someone or people who just don't fuck with you. They carry a persona as if they do, and they really don't. Now, you have situations like if you are, with your child, sometimes it shows in front of your child, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's hid behind your child, where they show your child love but neglect you, or they encourage the child to disrespect you, or they go above beyond. We call them Disneyland people, where they are the overly fun person to your child, and let the child do whatever, and then they let you be the disciplinary person so that the child would look at you a certain way. Sometimes it shows around your child, based off they feel as if you are not doing enough, or your child is not being disciplined enough, and they don't have a balance. They become a little bit too aggressive with your children or your child. They feel like the child does not deserve any attention because you already do too much for the child. Those are signs that they don't fuck with you or your child. All of these are really considered love bombing. Anything that becomes too exaggerant and without a balance. Okay? All of it is for instant gratification and so forth. Some will do it instantly. Some will do it gradually as time goes on, so that it will, the way that your child see you will withstand and hold the test of time against you, so that by the time you get a certain age and you feel like you have done everything, that they'll put that mindset that has been drilled, that foundation that has been built, it becomes shattering to you, and you will feel like you have done absolutely nothing, because that's how it was designed to be, due to the lack of consistency. Okay? All because they don't fuck with you. Okay? Or they don't fool with you like that. Sometimes it could be a real reason why they don't fuck with you, because people have their reasons why they don't fuck with you. They have their reasons. And some people have reasons, but that reason is not that strong to last that long. And I say it like that because people will hide a reason on why that they're jealous of you. They're jealous of you. And yes, it's possible that your family, it could be a situation where it's your own parents. It could be a situation where it's, and we know this is common, a child mother or a child father can be jealous. It could be a situation where your own husband, your own wife, or anything like that could be jealous. Anybody could be jealous. It's not just frenemies and friends and neighbors. It could be someone that you lay next to. It could be someone who changed your pampers. It could be someone who babysat you as a child. Those things are greatly possible simply because they have closer access to you. Think about it. Thieves don't rob from empty houses. So how would a thief know you have something in your house? They had to already been in there in some type of way, or they had to know someone that you knew that had been in your house already. So that only means it's the same thing with energy. How would a person know so much about you unless someone that you knew, that you opened up to, or you had spoken to, have elaborated some things about you to people who barely know you at all? Especially if you are an introvert and you know you're not a very open person, you stay to yourself, and so many people have so much to say, and it's not being corrected, and it's simply because it's okay, because someone that was close to you, that was jealous of you, and or they felt some type of way against you, and they said a whole lot of things behind your back, and you continue to entertain them in some type of way, and that's why they felt like they had leverage to be able to one-up you. Now, let's get into a more serious, more intense situation, because this happens too. Ladies, and I was watching a video earlier today where a girl, she was pregnant and she was murdered. in front of her son. Her son was in the car by a man who did not want to raise the baby that she was pregnant with, simply because he didn't feel like that child belonged to him. Those things happen where she was lured into something. And a lot of times, let me tell y'all something, and ladies, I'm talking to you, okay? Don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. And I'm talking on both ends of the spectrum. We see this all the time. We see this all the time, where it is a man trying to get another woman to compete over him. Now, we all, growing up, it used to be a time when women did that, and a woman would be quick to set a man up to get robbed, and shit got ugly real fast. But now it's the men that's doing it. Sad. I know. They not making them the same no more these days. I don't know why it's like that, but yeah. In a situation like that, ladies, you need to understand is somebody don't fuck with you, you take heed to that. If months went by, weeks went by, this person have not shown you nothing but consistency of hatred, anger, aggression, trying to stop you from getting better, stop you from loving yourself. They don't fuck with you. Stop fucking with them, okay? Stop. They don't fuck with you. I'm telling you something that they're not going to ever tell you. They don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with you like that. So don't psych yourself up to believe that they just playing with you. They're not fucking playing with you. They don't fuck with you. And if it's a situation where two females are experiencing the same kind of issues by the same person, he don't fuck with neither one of y'all. It was all about what he can get. But it's entertaining to see somebody who will go above and beyond for him. It's entertaining. He don't give a fuck. He didn't never care. So I wanted to say that because you have situations where a female get mad and be like, well, why, oh, so now you back fucking with such? Oh, I thought you said this and I thought you said that. And whole time, he probably just wanted to get some pussy. But now that you done found out, he gonna tell you, man, I'm just trying to get some money out the bitch. You know I'm gonna share it with you, baby. Slap on the ass and say I'm gonna fuck the shit out you later. Trying to make one woman feel like she winning because he don't want to lose his backup, his backbone, his support, stability. But he also got a mission. So it's one of the situations where that's why I say codependency is an addiction. And it's a terrible addiction. It's worse. I feel like it's worse than a drug because when you don't love yourself enough to be like, you know what, hey man, I already told you what it was. I don't know why you know what I'm saying? But instead you rather lie and say, oh, yeah, that ain't really nothing. I'm just trying to do this so you can. That's worse than somebody. That's worse. And because people can get hurt. Serious things can happen. And people need to understand the importance of that. And if you don't see that as an issue, then and you're the person that's doing that, you may have to seek therapy. It's not safe for anybody to do anything like that. That's why people get mad when I say what I say. Pan ass niggas, I'm being straight up. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to think like I'm playing a mind game with you, and that's foreign to some people, I guess. And so if I tell you, man, you know what it was, why are you feeling some type of way? I don't really, Come on now. People get mad when somebody say that, but if you think about it, who's getting buried by that? Who's dying by that? What karma am I receiving for telling you the truth? The only thing hurting the situation is your feelings. But who told you to have any feelings towards a situation that had no understanding in? It was almost like you gassed yourself up for something that wasn't going to happen. So you're upset about it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sense to what makes sense to you or the situation itself. No sense of having everybody involved about how you feel. So I just want to say that because, you know, just because a person say, you know, I'm talking about, okay, they don't fuck with you. It don't necessarily have to mean like they hate you and they want you dead. And, you know, some people do feel that way. Some people will go that far, but that's because they weren't, for one, they're not stable. I don't know why you want to fuck with somebody who want to go to the extreme like that, okay? And ladies, I don't know why you want to entertain a man who willing to do that to another woman. He'll do it to them, he'll do it to you. What protection you really have at this point? Oh, he ain't gonna do that because I got 15 brothers. Okay. Let your supper be your last supper. Because it don't always have to be through a gun wound. It don't always have to be that. Some motherfuckers are, oh, I'm gonna cook for you. And all of a sudden something happened and nobody knows what really happened to you. Oh, they had a heart attack. That's what it shows in the autopsy. Really? Was it really a heart attack? Or was it a situation where a person get fooled with another person and they didn't know how to express that without planning their own funeral? I don't want it. You drop some. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. But I'm gonna wrap it up with this. You need to know when somebody don't really fuck with you like that. But I doubt very much so, Lise. And I doubt if this is really the last thing, but these are just the main signs of someone really don't fuck with you, okay? They repetitively do the same thing. They repetitively do the same thing during conversation. Meaning they'll start off having a full-fledged conversation with you all the time to they kind of get quiet. And then especially when it comes down to like video messages like Duo and FaceTime. I can't really think of all of them, but it's quite a few out there where you can leave a message, like a voice message or a video message, and they never respond back to you, but you can see that they saw your message. Those are signs somebody really don't fuck with you. They're really taking your messages, your videos, and they are entertaining other people with your messages, your videos, and they are talking about you. They are dogging the shit out of you to somebody else. They are talking about your looks. They are talking about, that's why I love filters, because filters, it blocks all beauty magic. So if somebody call you ugly, it can't even touch you because it's hitting that filter. Makeup blocks beauty magic people have towards you. All of that. And for those who don't understand what beauty magic is, beauty magic don't necessarily mean I'm going to make her look like the Elephant Man. Beauty magic is how you try to get that person to see themselves, which is another form of bullying, but you do it behind the scenes. That's why it's important to keep you like an evil eye bracelet, because people, y'all need to understand the feelings that you're feeling about yourself is not your feelings. That's somebody else. They're projecting that towards you. They want you to feel that way about you because they're jealous of you. They don't like you. They don't fuck with you. So anytime that happens, you need to know that that's what's going on. Don't waste your time constantly leaving messages with people who don't fuck with you. Okay? So if that person doesn't want to show you consistency, they're not giving you consistency, they not even want, they wouldn't even, those type of people wouldn't even show up at your funeral unless they got to go to the bathroom. Don't fuck with them people. Everybody don't have the willpower to tell you, I don't fuck with you. Everybody don't got the balls to do it. They rather just do it in the action and they hope that you pick it up, and they so busy telling everybody else that you're gullible because they're portraying themselves as the realest thing walking to those groups of people, but they're not being real with you. They're not being authentic with you. They're not even being authentic to themselves. So don't waste your time. Stuff like that end up in a dangerous situation because they done led a whole bunch of people into a dark path and they don't even know it. All because they couldn't keep it real with you. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but most of all, I'm gonna tell you, always end everything with love, forgive them, and move the fuck around. Forgive these people and move the fuck around. Don't waste your time any further. Don't dwell on it. No, none of that. Be nonchalant to the bullshit. Even if someone go as far as want to sleep with you, and then you might give it up to them. You might give them some. But don't allow anything to hold you back when they have shown you their true face. Because some truly believe if they sleep with you, they can hold you back. They can get your mind gone. That's why you got pain and they pass around and they, hey, bro, you know what it was? Yeah, you dropped them jaws for me back then, shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't say nothing was serious. You didn't say we ain't made nothing official. Yeah, you did this, you did that for me, but we ain't made nothing official. You know what it was? You show no consistency. Why am I giving you any promises? Why am I making promises to you? This person don't even text you good morning. They don't ask you how your day going. They don't check on you, see if you're still breathing. None of that. But they want you to drop them draws. If you drop them draws, you just let them know, hey, bro, you know what it was? I'm not gonna hold you, baby. Go on, do your thing. But me and you don't go together, so I don't know why you upset. Why we mad? Why are we angry again? You got something going on. Go home. And a lot of men, they angry right now based off what I said, but you do it. You do it. So why are you upset? So it's okay to dog a woman out. It's okay to do that. We ain't shit. We don't do nothing but give birth or give life. We deserve that. And let me tell you something. A female that think that type of shit is cool for a man to do it to a woman, but you think it's weird for a woman to can reverse that effect, girl, you slow as fuck. And I don't know why the hell you around here even, why the fuck, what is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, girl? That man got your mind gone. You should be spreading on women. You're not allowed to, because you sound foolish. Now, I'm not promoting women to be whores. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But a woman is not a whore if you're casually dating. Y'all end up sleeping together, right? You said that's what y'all do. Y'all grown. You grown as fuck. No money was exchanged. That's why I don't do the whole, you gotta buy me this, you gotta buy me that in order for me. No. I got my own money. You got your own money. If I fuck you and I go on by my damn business, ain't shit you can say. Nobody told you to get your feelings involved. You can't trap me with, You see, people be thinking, you see, some men are very, very strategic. They try to do it by impregnating you. They can control you. They try to use that. They try to use money to control you. They try to use love, fake love. They try to use abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally. They even go as far as try to set you up. And I'm gonna go into another video about polygamy and stuff like that, and how shit get real in that, and where I briefly talk about how when a man is dealing with 2 women, and I'm not against polygamy, I'm just, because I've been there, done that, it's just I'm not for it now. And that's simply because, you know, you have situations where a man will beat the hell out of one woman, and because the other woman's jealous, they allow that man to beat the hell out of that woman. She don't diffuse the problem. She don't try to de-escalate the problem. She's not a person of solution. And if she is, she's semi doing it because she sleep want to see it happen, because she's already envious of the other woman. And so that woman gets beaten, and so when it's her turn to get her ass whooped, that woman ain't defending her. And so now he just basically a pimp, because he can get whatever the hell, because it's supposed to be, it starts off as we are stability, we doing this to build and have some form of stability, but it turns into a pick and hold situation, because one woman is envious of the other woman because she signed up for something simply because she just either wanted the woman or she just either wanted the man. And that's how that shit end up into a domestic situation. But we gonna talk about that another day. And trust and believe that that particular topic gonna get deep, because it does get deep. But we don't have enough time to talk about that. But like I said, we're gonna end everything with love and forgiveness and move the fuck around. Okay? So I know it sounds easier said than done, but it's necessary in a lot of cases, because you don't want to find yourself having to heal from something that wasn't even really worth your time. All right? And most of all, forgive yourself. Most of all, forgive yourself. That's most importantly, okay? And if you have children, remove your child and yourself from that situation as soon as possible. Because a person, especially, we hear this all the time, we say a man go as far as you let them, but a person will go as far as you let, because it's not just something a man does. Women do it too. You understand what I'm saying? If a woman like myself can say, hey, bro, you know what it was? Guess what? Guess what? Just like a man can do, hey, you know what this was? We talking, we don't go together. Just like that, guess what? Just like a man can go as far as you let them, a woman will go as far as you let them. It's all about yourself and how you look at it. If you are constantly allowing certain things to take place, it's because you are allowing it. Okay? Stop blaming other people, other people for your decisions. You came in this world by yourself. If you're a twin, you still came out one at a time. So, hey, you can't get mad about something that you made a decision on, because you had a chance to change it, but you didn't. You had a chance to recognize it and see it, but you chose not to. You had the opportunity to let things go, but you chose not to. Everything is a choice. There's nothing supernatural about forgiving somebody. It's nothing supernatural about that. It's called loving yourself. And something is wrong with a person if they're refusing to change that about themselves. You still holding on for some shit 20, 30 years ago. There's nothing wrong with that person if they want to open their heart to somebody. Something wrong with you because you still closed-hearted for something that's long gone and buried and can't be dug back up. Something's off about you. But I'm gonna let this go. Y'all be blessed. And let me not forget this too. Aries, on top of, because it's so much, it's deep when it comes down to tarot. It also means, when you hear Aries also means boss, CEO. Okay? It's a masculine energy. All right, I just want to say that because I do have Aries in my chart. Guess where it might be, but but seriously.
Here you go.
Okay, I see it.
See?
That's why my eyes are very intensified. So I'm saying this to say Aries is not only just the zodiac itself, but I need to say that because fathers, older man, husband, also a boss, okay?